Jesus. The setup is wonky. I know. Everything's gonna be wonky. Focus, wonky. Lights, wonky. Sound, definitely. I've got 2 things I need to do. I need to make a video, and I need to take all this stuff down because construction crews are gonna come and repaint my room. If this goes really quickly, I will spin the camera around and you'll get to see the other side of my desk. Or maybe I'll keep it like a sitcom and you'll just never see that wall of my room. Anyway, so I missed a day. That doesn't need saying. I got this in Chinatown several years ago. I love Mandarin ducks. Because I've been really, really sick lately. Like, I had no voice. There was no way I was going to be able to record a video. But you'll notice that the video I released is actually super old. I've been sitting on those bloopers for a long time. It was just a matter of putting them together, popping some generic YouTuber music under there, and posting it. And the thing is that could have been posted the day earlier. I could have not missed my day. But I don't think it would have been very good. I think it would have been longer than it needed to be. I don't think I would have had the time to pace it the way I wanted to. Like, yes, I am trying to do a video every day, but that doesn't mean I want to put out garbage. So I'm not going to sacrifice whatever measure of quality I claim that these videos have just for the sake of getting it out there. And I get that my videos are nowhere near perfect. Some of them are pretty bad, which is fine. But I want to at least know that I spent some time on them, that at the time that I put it out there, I was proud of it. If I don't want to make something and just throw it out there because I need to put out a video. And I think that's true in a lot of things in life. You know, I've been working on a novel for a long time. I know everybody says that, but I swear, this is gonna happen. I have written way too much to not publish. And part of the reason it's been taking so long is because I keep changing fundamental things, and then I have to go back and do a bunch of rewrites because I want it to be the best it can be. Now, on the one hand, maybe that'll end me up with a really good book, but on the other hand, it means that everything I do takes so long because I can't bear the thought of putting out something that in a few years I'll be like, I hate it, it's awful. And this has been a problem with every film I've made. I write it and I'm like, it's great. I'm filming it and I'm like, yeah, it's good. And then I get to editing and I'm like, I hate it. So I'm kind of working on being happy with what I make, but not letting that mean that I sacrifice quality. Because I still want to make good stuff, but I also don't want to go insane trying to make the perfect film or write the perfect book or make the perfect dumb vlog. Like, it doesn't exist. It's not real. And your teachers can tell you that, like, oh, perfection doesn't exist. You can't strive for perfection. But we still do. It's part of what being a person is. So for someone to be like, oh, it'll never be perfect, you know, just do what you can. Do your best. How do I know what my best is? My best today might not be my best tomorrow. This is my favorite thing I've ever created. I know I was just talking about how I've never created something perfect. I painted this my senior year of high school. It's a cabbage. It was in the district art show. It makes me happy. And I love it. So I come now to the day I missed in VEDIF. I do not consider that a failure. Just because you stumble doesn't mean you fall. That's a terrible metaphor. Just because you screw up doesn't mean you should give up. That's a good one. Just because you screw up doesn't mean you should give up. So yeah, I haven't failed at VEDIF. I am now 1 strike out of 3. I still have 2 more before I have to eat a Tide Pod. Or say mean things about National Treasure. The greatest film of all time. For the record. And as part of my issue with New Year's resolutions, and why I've never really made them, because when you make a resolution to eat healthy every day, or work out 3 times a week, the moment you stumble on that, people feel like, well, gotta wait till next year. It's all over for me. So this year, I really thought about New Year's resolutions. I did. But recently, I came to the decision that come Chinese New Year, which is next Friday, I'm gonna make some soft ones. For the month of January and February, I've had a lot of introspective time. And I think that that actually works out really well with the way that the Western New Year and the Chinese New Year line up. Because in that time in between, I think it's a really good space of time for you to take a look at yourself and say, what do I want to change? Because during the holidays in December, if you try to do that, there's so much else happening. There's holidays and family and all this other stuff to do. You don't have time to look at yourself. But January's nothing. You're getting back into school or work or whatever it is you do, and you have time to just kind of like think about this. So I've been taking that time, and I'll probably make a video on Chinese New Year, both to say Happy Chinese New Year and also to kind of talk about what those resolutions will be. So what was the point of this video? Don't be too hard on yourself. If you make a New Year's resolution, which I think is a really good thing to do, I don't want to crap on New Year's resolutions, because it's really good for you to take a look at yourself and say, all right, this is what I'm unhappy with, this is what I want to change. But don't be too hard on yourself if you stumble. It's really hard to change your life. You know, if you're not in the habit of working out, getting in that habit is really hard. Every time I get into a good exercise habit, I fall right back out of it within a couple weeks. It's hard. Eating healthy is hard. Learning a new language is really hard. I can tell you I'm learning too. That's a whole other video that I'll make probably. Let me know in the comments below if you want to know about my language learning experience. Because it's been really hard. I'm kidding, I love learning languages. It makes me so happy. So VEDIF is still on. Don't think for 1 second you're off the hook. VEDIF is going to continue until the end of February. I just said it. I said it. I didn't even think about it. I said the second month of the year. I'm so happy. This episode is brought to you by the second month of the year. And also this cabbage.